Hey gorgeous ones, hey gorgeous ones. Okay, so now I'm in a different spot in my house. Well, actually I'm in my room, but I'm on the floor because I want to do something else. Do y'all see how my under eyes look? We're going to talk about that in a minute. But anyway, I wanted to try a different setup to do some of my videos until I figure it out. So I'm sitting here on my bed, you know, on the floor by my bed, and wanted to see. So let me know what you think about this space. Do y'all see my under eyes look? I'm gonna have to talk about this in a minute because it's driving me crazy. So anyway, today is another, and I missed last week. I didn't do a good version of IDGAD. I don't give a damn about. But I have some stuff that I don't give a damn about. And this week is full of stuff. Y'all see the list I got? It's been a busy week of releases and things for me to go, oh, hell no to. So if you like these videos and you want to see what IDGAD this week, stay tuned. All right, so let's get back to IDGAD, this week's version of it. I don't know what number it is. I'll put it in the title when I remember. But anyway, first off, let's talk about what's going on with my under eyes. Do they not look like white? Do they not look terrible? And the reason is because you'll see my Shop My Stash. That's going to be I'm going to videotape that right after I do this one. So I'm probably going to upload it tomorrow for this month. And I am trying to use some concealers that have just been sitting around. And my first gut reaction was when I first tried them out was that I don't like them. But then I said, well, you know, you've gotten better about how you put on, you know, apply things. You know how it is, like you first try something, you really don't know how to apply it right. And you said, well, maybe I should try it again. Well, I'm trying out some concealers that I really don't like, but maybe it was because of me and not because of them. Y'all know what I mean? So this is one of them. This is the It Cosmetics by Under Eye Concealer that everybody raves about. And I'm sorry, this is medium. No, it doesn't look good on me. Okay, so let's go on and let's talk products. And as we know, IDGAD is my version of an anti-haul where I discuss some products that I'm like, oh, hell no, no, no. And some thoughts I have in reference to beauty, community stuff, or just anything on YouTube that I'm noticing that I want to talk about. So let's get to it. I got a whole list right here in my little notebooks. Let's just start right. Let's start with the Tarte Icy Beige. That palette right there. Now let's talk about why I'm so irritated with them. Because this is a cute palette. This right here is like calling my name with the colors that I have been like dreaming about. You know, I don't need any more warm neutrals in my life. But this right here, this cool toned palette is just, it was like, when I saw it, I was like, shut your mouth. And then we found out it was an April Fool's joke. Now, I'm going to say this, and Alexis Brianna said this too, and I looked at her anti-haul right before I was filming, and I agree with her. I think they're going to bring it out. If they got any sense, they're going to bring this one out. Because this is so pretty, and it would just be a departure from the usual Tarte crap that no one wants anymore. And then it would, you know, people would be like, yes, Tarte, y'all doing something interesting now. So Tarte, if you hear me and hear other people and how people are pissed because it was an April Fool's joke, because they were actually like, yes, I could rock that damn thing, y'all need to go on and make that. Y'all need to make it. And let me just say this. Make it more mattes than shimmers. Give us like no more than 4 shimmers, 8 mattes. Appreciate you for it. And I have a whole idea for them with that. Since they did that, never mind. We'll go back to something else. All right, next up. Decay, the Light Beam. This 5 shades is going to be coming out. It just showed up today on Trend Mood. I will put Trend Mood, you know, and what is that? Hot Fire Makeup, that's the 2 that I always look at. I'll put their Instagram links in the description box. And I saw this and I was like, really? Light Beam? When I think Light Beam, I think Light Beam. You know, I think, you know, some serious icy colors, you know, something. This is so boring. I mean, what are they doing? Urban Decay, what are you all doing? What is it? Y'all just be like, ooh, let's throw some shit together and let's call it a name and we're going to throw it out there. This is just like, what is the point of this? It's called Light Beam. It's got those neutrally colors and a couple of shimmers. No, I'm not feeling it at all. I'm not feeling it at all. Now, let's talk L'Oreal. L'Oreal is coming for us. L'Oreal is coming. L'Oreal is coming. So they've got this Cherry My Cherie palette. And if that's just a regular old neutral palette that we've seen over and over again. You know, it's, what is it, 12 pans or something, 12 colors, and it's a neutral palette. And, you know, I'm sure, but see, the thing is, I need to see the pricing too, because, you know, L'Oreal gets away from themselves. They might try to price this thing at like $16.99, because, you know, L'Oreal think they like, you know, high-end drugstore. That's what they are. So no, we don't need this palette. I mean, if you want to get something like this, you might as well go get the WetNWild ones that are $4.99. You know, really, being realistic, you could get that for $4.99. No. Now they have also the Paradise Enchanted, and this is going to have a fragrance too, because now, oh, by the way, the Cherry My Cherie, I think it's going to be cherry scented. So everybody's doing these scented things. They coming for Too Faced. The drugstore says, oh, you Too Faced, y'all been getting over on these chocolate and these peaches. Oh, we coming for you. We coming for you, because Maybelline coming too. So anyway, this one is the Paradise Enchanted. It's just the light neutrals. The Cherry My Cherie is, you know, a darker neutral. This is a lighter neutral. They're basically tonally almost the same thing. There's just one is lighter and one is darker. Now, I will say those blushes on there are cute. I might get the blushes, but the palette itself, it's another peachy, orangey, brownie palette that we've seen 107,000 times in the last 2 years. Maybe 3 years now. Yeah, at least 2 years. Okay, Maybelline. Now, Maybelline has this burgundy bar, and they were like raving about it. Because now, if you don't know this, you can buy Maybelline on Amazon. And they do and Maybelline does their launches now on Amazon. So, which is cool, because then you get that Prime, so you get that 2-day shipping, which is awesome if you have Prime. So anyway, they're doing this burgundy bar, and if this is not so incredibly boring, everyone's like, oh, you can get it, oh, you can get it, oh, you can get it. And I can get a chai latte from Starbucks too. But do I need it today? No. So I mean, it's like, they were like, oh, you could order it, pre-order it. No, I don't want it. Look at that thing. It's just a brown it's just a brown mess, y'all. It's just a brown mess. It's just brown and burgundy and brown. And it's not even good ones. It's like, look at the, okay, but anyway. Let's go ahead. Next up is the lemonade craze. Now, let me just tell you. I'm going to put up this picture. Now, the brighter one, the cooler toned one, was the original lemonade craze that they released to Allure magazine a couple of months ago, saying it was coming out. And I was like, yes. I was like, oh, that's cute. And it's supposed to be lemon scented. So I'm telling you, everybody coming for Too Faced. It's supposed to be lemon scented. And I was like, that is so cute. And then they released it, and it looked like this. That one on the side. And now it's just some, you know, now it's a cool, it's a warm tone basic palette again. With it's not even really got pops. I thought it was going to be like this bright, vibrant lemonade color. You know, like peach lemonade, maybe strawberry lemonade. It would have been cute with, you know, bright, vibrant colors for those, with the yellow for lemonade. But now they muted them all down, you know, I guess to make it so it'll be more inclusive, where more people will want it. Because I get it from a business standpoint. People like those colors because they're very easy to work with, you know, and people want safe colors. You know, people don't want the bright, not everybody wants the bright colors. I get it. But if you're going to call, but you know, you can, yeah, everything doesn't have to be that. And that's what's driving many of us crazy. All right. And then finally, Loreal is coming out there with their Pro Palette 4. What that look like to y'all? Because I know what it looked like to me as soon as I saw it. Now, in their defense, they probably didn't know that Anastasia was coming out with this. But is this not the Soft Glam palette? Is this not the Soft Glam palette, y'all? This is the Soft Glam palette. And everybody's saying it. Now, I'm going to say that I'm sure they were working on this palette before that one was announced. So it wasn't like they just went, we're gonna dupe it, even though they could have. But, you know, it's like, it's that soft neutral. Now, if you like Loreal and you didn't get the Soft Glam, then you could get the Pro palette. But if you got the Soft Glam, there's absolutely no reason why you need to get this Pro palette for. Absolutely no reason. And I'm saying, honestly, you don't need the Soft Glam. But if you wanted the Soft Glam, heck, I might get it. I might break down and get it. I might. But then again, I might not either. But no, seriously, if you have the Soft Glam, don't get this one. You don't need it. Let it go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, so let's talk about what I wanted to talk about. And I wanted to talk about, and when I say snarky, oh, my hands are so dry. Oh, my goodness, I got to do something really quickly before they start. Oh, they're getting dry again. Let me get some water in me. Okay, sorry, that was like a digression. I just digressed. Okay. Let's talk about snarky YouTube videos. And when I mean snarky YouTube videos, I mean like, you know, like types of videos that I see that are out there. And I'm like, really, y'all? Really, y'all? I'm going to need y'all not to do this. Okay. The first one is why I unsubscribe. I've seen this a few times and it's starting to like get a little traction. Like why I unsubscribe to, you know, channels and stuff. Let me just tell you this. Don't do that. And now what they do is they tell the reasons why. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what it reminds me of when you do those type of videos? Being real. If y'all are on Facebook, do you know those people who like announce they're leaving social media? I'm getting off of Facebook and I'm never going to be on here again. And then they never leave. And that's what why I unsubscribe video reminds me of, like this whole announcement of why I leave people alone. Well, just leave people alone. You know, it's a personal thing, and everything is a personal thing. Don't get me wrong. Anything I say is personal to me. But the whole idea of doing that is just like, to me, like, nah, stop. Stop. You know, because it's just so snarky and so like, see, this is why I do this. And then you're supposed to go, oh yeah. No, no, stop. And the what is wrong with big channels videos. And this is from my smaller YouTubers. And you know, I discuss certain things about big channels, but I don't do a dedicated video about it. And I think that as small YouTubers, we need to not say anything, because I've said this before. We are all trying to become big YouTubers. And we don't know what we're going to do or how we're going to act once we become a bigger YouTuber. Who knows how I'm going to be if I get, you know, hundreds of thousands, a million subscribers, what things I'm going to be in, because the thing is, yes, YouTube is where they started and where they started their business, but now they're branching out because you have to diversify. You have to start doing other things, which is going to take up some of your time. So just don't, you know, don't speak on those things at this moment, because you might have to face those decisions. And you don't want people saying you changed. You don't want to say, well, remember when you was talking about these people like that? I remember. See, so don't be, so no, they're snarky. They're just snarky. No. And then why big channels should support smaller channels. Listen. Let me just tell y'all how this works. YouTube is like an ocean. And you know, like how in the ocean, the smallest fish then gets eaten up by the bigger fish, and then the next bigger fish eats that fish. But the bigger fish has never seen the smaller fish inside. So let me just say that that's just the way it works. I would love to get a shout out from a larger YouTuber that says they've seen something I do. But the reality is A, they probably not watching videos like that anymore. And if they do, they're watching the people that they've always watched. They're not really venturing out. And, you know, hey, they don't need to. They don't have to. So, you know, them supporting smaller channels would be nice, but they're probably not going to do it. So here's what I'm going to say is, as you grow, if that's an aesthetic you think needs to be out there, then you be that person. You support smaller channels. You shout out people that you've seen, and you continue to watch smaller channels and do that and look for things, and, you know, look at other people, look at videos with small views, and maybe you'll find something you like. Because see, here's the issue is that when you have a small channel like mine, look, my channel, I'm happy when I see like 200 views on something, real talk. I'd be like, oh, look at how many views I got. Oh my God. Like, for instance, I don't even understand how my eyeshadow collection video has so many views, but that thing makes me happy. And to other view and the bigger people, they be like, I get that all the time. So don't be that person then. You know, if that's the case, you medium size or mid size, or, you know, let me just be real, y'all are like small medium size people who are looking for the big YouTubers to shout you out. Then don't forget to keep looking at the people like me or the people smaller than me to shout them out and let people know about them. And yes, they are doing a little more of that, but also, and I'm just being honest, you're only looking at a certain amount of people because now you all have this cool crowd thing going on and everybody's cool with each other, and you're still not seeing other people. You only see the people then. You're still not really branching out, I don't think. Except for the ones that one of you all have found and set and has given their stamp of approval. So it's the nature of what it is. I personally if somebody shouts me out, I'm grateful for it, but I don't expect it and I'm not tripping on it. And if I grow, I'll just grow organically and we'll see what happens. So that's it. We are done with IDGAD for this week. Hey, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment of anything that's going on that I missed this week or you not caring about in the beauty community. What products you looking at and say, oh, hell no, I don't need them. And tell me why, because I'm just curious. And if you are new and you've made it this far, it's only a polite thing to do on your way out. As I always say, to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you know, you're in my YouTube home. So come on. Go ahead and say, see you later. All right, it's your Lulu. May you have a great day and may life treat you kind. Bye-bye.